Here we go.
You're tuning in to Will Love Listen. Now listen.
So I've interviewed 3 of the Miami Housewives.
Mm-hmm.
Interviewed Julia, Alexia, Marisol. I've worked with them before.
Right.
I've done multiple features on Luann and Sonia from New York, but I haven't interviewed any New Jersey housewives.
Well, here you go. Funny. Well, here you go.
You look great.
Here you go.
I popped the bottle and I poured myself a glass of champagne to celebrate.
Oh, I got coffee. I knew this was a drinking.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm going to let you guys begin your chat. I'm going to turn my camera off.
Okay.
We can connect if you need anything from me after.
Okay, perfect.
Well,
Hi, so you know my Sperling girls?
Yeah, I do. I know. So
Girls.
I know all the Sperling people. I do digital marketing work for them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Those
so
are my girls.
I help them out with like on the back end stuff on like, I'm like a techie, so on like digital marketing stuff. So I know Christina, I know you're good friends with Christina. I know all the Red Bank, well, I know basically most of the people from all 4 locations, but yeah, so that's my background, and writing. So I've written for publications like different magazines and so forth, my whole life. So like currently, like I'm the entertainment editor of Out in Jersey magazine. And then like I've written for like a bunch of like newspapers and magazines that are owned by Gannett. So like I have like a big writing background, and I have the podcast on iHeartRadio and Spotify. So my hands are full.
Yeah, you. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love to hear that. Very cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I like being busy. I'm on the go. That's just my nature. But I see that same with you. So I'm excited to speak with you. Because I know like your background's very interesting. You're not new to TV. A lot of people know you from True Life. But before we get into Housewives, because I definitely want to talk all shit with the girls and the drama and everything, I want to like dial it back a bit because I want to know more about like your background. So where did you grow up? What was your upbringing like? So just like give like a little bit of insight into your background.
So I grew up on Staten Island. I was a Staten Island girl all the way up until I finished college. And then once I met my husband, we moved to Jersey. And now I'm in Jersey, and I love Jersey. It's so funny. It's like a 10-minute drive to Staten Island, but it's a different world. Totally different world. And I'm raising my family here. I have a son and a daughter, and me and my husband are just super busy with that and my company, Boujie Kids, and just living like the most normal, non-basic bougie life in Jersey, pretty much.
I love it. And how did you meet your husband? And just give the little backstory, because I already saw the first episode and I like your story. It seems like your love is so like strong and it's authentic, because I feel like on these shows, like granted it's a housewife shows, but I feel like some of the couples put on, especially on your cast, but you guys seem like you just naturally flow.
Yes, and I'm excited to tell that our love story because it is so genuine. My husband is my #1 fan, has supported me from the day we met in Vegas at Studio 54 at 3:00 in the morning. And I told him like my dreams and what I wanted to do. And he was like, stick with me and I'll make all your dreams come true. And he's delivered. My life is beautiful. And that's because of the life my husband and I created, which is nothing but love. And that's genuine. And I'm excited for everybody to see that, because it's not about spending $100, hundreds. See, hundreds. In my world, they spend thousands and millions. See, I'm not there yet. But it's not about that. It's about showing up, helping me with the kids in the morning, coming home, playing with them, like just being there. And that's something new to Jersey, I think, that my husband is such a hands-on husband and father. You never really saw that. So I'm excited for everybody to meet Nate.
Yeah, and he's definitely like, everyone always brags about Joe Gorga being like the best looking house husband, but I think Nate is totally giving Joe Gorga like a run for his money.
They're 2 totally different looks.
Yeah.
Joe has got you know, Joe, but I call Nate my pretty boy because I call him an Adonis actually, because he's just as beautiful on the inside as he is on the outside. So it's a really great combo.
What's your zodiac sign? I'm very into
Leo.
astrology. Oh, you're a Leo. Okay, cool. That explains.
Don't ask me I don't know what he is. That's terrible. I'm not into that stuff. I don't know. No clue.
All right, but that explains the personality, the fiery personality. I like it. You were made for TV, like your personality alone. So, what projects did you do prior to Housewives?
It was a lot of stuff. So we did the True Life, which kind of snowballed into a bunch of stuff, and it brought me out to LA. And I met a bunch of fun people, and then life happens. You get married, you have kids, and life goes in a different avenue. And then COVID hit, and I started just recording myself for social media, and then that became a thing for a little bit. So I always dabbled in stuff here and there. I met people all over the place in the industry. It just, it is what it is. Life happens and you put stuff on the back burner, and then now we're here. So it's funny how life transitions, you never know where you're going to end up.
It does. And how did you make your way onto the show? Did you audition in the past, or was this like your first audition?
So I know Teresa for a long time, and it was never really a serious thing. It just was not the right timing and all that stuff. And then this year she kind of brought me around with everybody, and it just fit. It was like the perfect timing, I think. And I think it's great for Jersey because I bring a little bit something different. I don't bring your normal like housewife, I guess what you would imagine a housewife to be. So I think it was just perfect timing. It was supposed to be season 13.
Yeah, exactly. Lucky number 13. So just explain like your background a little bit, how you know Teresa, because I saw the throwback picture that looked like it was from like a really long time ago. Did you originally meet her because of your stepfather, right? He was married to.
So my father got remarried to Caroline Manzo's brother.
Okay.
You can follow that along. So my stepsister got married, and I think at the time that was their first season. That picture was taken at my stepsister's wedding. It was their first season, and it was, it was fun. No one even really knew the extent of what it would become. It was just, oh, cool. There's like Caroline and Lauren on a television show. You don't realize this is what it's going to be. And we saw each other throughout the years here and there at parties. And then I have a company called Boujie Kids. It's a great children's clothing company. And I would send clothes for Audriana when she was younger. And Teresa would always post on my behalf and like just help spread the word of my company, because I still am such a small business. So when she would post for me, it would really help me out. So, we had like a really great friendship. It was business. It wasn't what it is now, but we always, kept in touch throughout the years.
Nice. That's good. It's always good like to get that publicity when someone like she has a huge platform.
Right.
Or to like share like your business and your clothes on her platform. Now, tell us a little bit about your business. Like, when did you establish it, and what do you offer?
So I started the business. My daughter is 5. She was, I think, 10 months old when I started the business. And it was because I hated my job at the time, and I wanted to do something that I loved and made me happy. And that was dressing my kids over the top. And it was super small. I'm like, let me just get a couple of outfits. I coded my website myself. I learned how to do all the special codes. I did all the photography. I set up the photo shoots. I did everything myself. I taught myself this small business, and I'm still educating myself every day. And then it just, snowballed into a thing. And I love it. It brings me joy. I'm so hands-on. If somebody emails me like, oh, I got my outfit and I love it, I reply. I'm happy when they send me pictures of their kids in the outfits. That's what makes Boujie Kids so special, is that it's so small still, and I can manage, that customer relation connection. So I am still growing with my business.
That's awesome. And I saw like photos during filming. It seemed like you did an event on the show, or did you do like a
So, oh yeah, so that was a branding shoot we did for Boujie Kids, which was a lot of fun. That was a great day. It was super fun. So Jersey, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It was just a great day. You know, it's always awesome when you could showcase your business in such a fun, positive way.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Now, I definitely want to get into Jersey, but I have two questions about MTV because your True Life episode was so iconic. Um, and people still remember you from it. So, how was it filming that show? Like, how did you find out about it? Did you see a casting online? Did someone reach out to you?
Yes, so I knew they were casting, and I was like, let me just go down there to kind of scope out the scene, let them know what kind of girls are going to show up. I had no intention of auditioning because I was so fascinated with like the production side of it. And when I went and started talking to the casting agent, she's like, why aren't you auditioning? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, can you audition? Can I submit you? And it kind of snowballed from that. And you know, we filmed for a long time. True Life was a very different filming experience because they just show up and they film from the morning to the night. And there's like no special day. It's just they come and they film everything. And you know, with True Life, it was difficult for me afterwards because I wasn't perceived I didn't make my hometown look the best. And I received a lot of negativity for that. So I worked 17 years. Oh yeah, it was very hard. I've worked 17 years to try to change that narrative and to change my image. And I hope with Housewives, you know, my hometown of Staten Island is like, yeah, that's our girl. Go get them, girl. And I hope that is what the case is with Housewives.
Oh, I love that. And I saw you dance for Britney. Did you meet Britney Spears?
Okay, I'm going to put this out there right now. Best day of my life. Hands down, the best thing I've ever accomplished in my life. I rapped and performed. I was 16. I don't even think I was 16 yet. I was 15. I rapped on stage with my icon. She was everything. I mean, was Britney everything for you too?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
seem-
I've been to so
okay.
many of her
Imagine.
tours. I've seen her front row. Yeah.
I went to every concert dressed like that, like the Punky Brewster outfit with the backwards cap.
Oh, I fucking.
And it was the best day of my life. The best day of my life. Didn't get a picture with her. She was standing next to me and she's like, you're good. And I was so wrapped up in the performance. I'm like, thanks. Hi, Mom. And I wish to God I would have just, we didn't have, I don't even think we had cell phones back then, but I got a CD signed. That's what I got.
But at least you have the video. The video lives on.
And I got the video. I performed the rap for my kids when I try to like, you know, say mommy's cool. I'm like, listen to this rap. But it was a memory I'll never forget.
Now, I worked in radio. I DJ'd in radio for 9 years. That's kind of what led me to like the whole podcast situation. And so like my big music head, I'm always covering concerts and writing about it. I have to know, who are your favorite artists?
Oh, I'm a Broadway buff. I'll be totally honest with you. Like play The Greatest Showman. I play Dear Evan Hansen all day long to hype me up for things. Rent. But as far as like artists, I listen to Coffee House. I like the like Zen music. Beyonce. Yeah, but I'm a Broadway girl. I love the music that gets me emotional. Hamilton, my jam.
Wow, I would have never assumed that, but I feel like that's pretty awesome. And Dear Evan Hansen is like one of my favorites, like hands down.
The best.
I saw you had made a post about, and I love like stories like these. You were outside the NBC studio, and like years ago, you wanted to work in public relations, and it's funny how like things come full circle. So
Totally. Yeah,
now,
I have a degree in entertainment PR. I have a bachelor's in science because I wanted to be an entertainment publicist.
oh wow, that's pretty awesome. Well, that'll benefit you, especially now that you're in the thick of it.
I know, right? I know.
You know how these girls work. They play dirty. I see all the controversy going on social media now that, you know, some of your castmates have a
I stay like this. I stay out of it. As long as I can, I will stay out of that.
So a lot going on. And now you're here. you're the new housewife. You're one of three, but you're definitely the breakout star. And I feel like that's the
Really? That's nice. That's nice to say that. Thank
too.
you.
Like on social media and like when I posted, you're like the breakout star. And people were talking about you prior to like this kicking off, like for a few months now. So
I think it's because I put so much of myself on social media already. So they get to see me a little bit. I think that's to my advantage, right? That you get to see what kind of person I am ahead of this. So I guess that was good for me, that you could see my life, my family, my kids, and my story. So I guess that worked to my favor.
yeah, definitely get people, it like people got to know you better.
Right.
Now filming the show, you know, you're entering the cast, you have like people who've been there for like a while. Then you have like other newbies. First off, how do you get along with the other two new women, Jen Fester and Rachel Fuda?
So we went into this, like, I guess a team, you would say, with three, new friends joining the circle. We kind of all championed for each other. We had each other's back. And, you start one way and then you navigate and you find where you fit and all that stuff. When there's a bunch of women, no matter what it is, there's a lot of personalities going on. So you find your fit in a way. So stay tuned for how all that stuff plays out. But, we went in together, like really championing each other.
That's good. That's good. Because it seemed that way from like the first episode. You guys seemed friendly, but then it kind of seems like there are two different teams now. So how did you get along with like the vets? Like obviously I know you know Teresa, but how did you get along with like all the other women?
So I went into this not knowing much about anybody really. And I met everybody for the first time. I didn't know anything about them. And, in the beginning, I wanted to build relationships with everybody. You either sink or you swim with me. And some sank, some swam, you'll see. But I went into it on a clean slate.
Who are you closest with currently?
So I have really great friendship with Jen and Teresa. And I love Dolores. Dolores is a really great friend of mine, and we speak the same language. We have the same vibe. We don't have to do all the bells and whistles and the stuff, but we get each other. That's what I love about Dolores. But I would say those three.
Okay, all right. And how is it getting to know Jen Aydin? I never met her, but she lives the next town over from me. So she's a Bergen girl.
She's so much fun. She is a good time. She's a good time. I gravitated towards her the most in the beginning because she was just like, hey girl. I was like, hey. We had such a fun friendship, and we still do.
Yeah, she seems like she's definitely a good time.
Yes, she is.
Now, how is it getting along with like Melissa and Margaret? Because I know they are heavily feuding with like your friends, Teresa and Jen. So was it difficult to get along with them? Are you kind of like feuding with them now, or like who's the most like where do you stand and who is the most difficult for you to get along with?
So it's not really difficult for me to get along with anybody. I get along with everybody. I really enjoyed Melissa. I like Melissa. We had a great friendship. I didn't go into it like, oh, I'm gonna automatically not like this person. I built friendships with all of them, and things transpire and things happen, which you'll see. But in the beginning, it was very easy. It was fun. It was nice. It was nice. And then other things happen, right? Other things happen. You go through things, which you will see.
I know. I'm trying to get shit out, and I know it's probably difficult to.
What do you want me to tell you? The whole season? You hold on, Will. Let me just tell you everything that happened. There you go. Your podcast will be #1 tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Now, Jackie was demoted to like a friend role. I feel like that definitely kind of suits her, and it seems like fans agree. How was it getting along with her? Was there some tension?
We said hi to each other the first day. That's it.
Okay.
I'll end that question. You'll see.
I kind of got that vibe. She seems a bit Karen-esque.
Karen-esque. I don't know. Karen's like a Debbie Downer in a way. Is that what you mean by like a Karen?
Um,
Listen, it's, I never wanted to come, I always wanted to be nice and cordial to her. I gave her no reason to ever not like me. I'll put it that way. You know, people just are going to do it. They're going to say and feel the way that they feel. I have no control over that.
now, is there anything you can give fans? Like any little tidbits? Because people are eager, they're hungry.
They're totally hungry. What I can say is that I'm excited for the season to play out, because what you all think is probably not what you will see. So I'm excited for all these stories to be told, and you get to see all these friendships form and what really happens. And there's so much in this season, so much. So I think that it's going to be a great season.
I know there's a
I'm gonna
big
leave it
name
at that.
drop because I read the episode descriptions that are coming out. And it seems like on episode 2, Margaret's ex-bestie, Laura Lee Jensen, she's already coming into the picture. Did she film at all, or is she more so like spoken of but not seen?
Yeah, no, we haven't filmed with her.
Okay.
No.
All right.
That's
Well,
all you're gonna get, Will. I don't know what you're looking at. You're looking at like, maybe I'll pause longer and Danielle will say more.
I know I am. I like mixing it up. I like stirring the shit.
I know you. I can see that. It's also my day one, Will. All right, don't get me in trouble on day one.
Is this? Oh, yeah, I know, right? The show didn't even air yet.
Yeah, this is my first day. Come on.
Your first press day? Oh, good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm like, what else could I ask to try to get a little bit? But do you know how many episodes this season is going to be?
I don't have no clue.
That's actually TBD still.
Oh, it's still being determined.
Yeah, it's still being edited. So we don't know. It's usually about 13, but there might be more. So stay tuned on that.
All right. Yeah, because that's one of the questions that I got. Everyone's like, please make it be a longer season.
I know. It's that good though. So you'll see.
Oh, it's that good. Yeah. I mean, judging from the episode descriptions, it seems like it kicks off. I mean, I saw the first episode, but even episode 2, it seems like everything kicks off right away.
Because there's a lot that happens. Like there's a lot that happens. So it's going to be a good season, I think.
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be good. I know you have the big premiere party. It's 4 of you, Teresa, Jen, Dolores. Is that sold out, or are tickets still available?
So VIP sold out in like 24 hours, but we do have some general admission tickets left.
They are. Okay, perfect.
Are you coming? You no excuse. You're in Jersey.
I know, I should, right? I should.
Yeah, what? You should. You didn't buy tickets? Come on.
I didn't.
Come. I'd love to see you there.
Yeah, I would totally love to meet you. Now, even if someone doesn't have a VIP ticket, will they still have a chance to meet some of the cast?
So we'll be floating everywhere. We have a lot of fun things planned. So we'll be on stage for a little bit. It'll definitely be a nice, intimate event. So yeah, I think it's worth it. You'll have a really great night for sure.
Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, you better get your ticket today, Will. I'm gonna be pissed at you if you don't.
I know, right? I need to. I'll get my ticket.
Britney.
We better hang and have a drink.
Hell yeah. And listen to Britney, the first album together.
Yes, definitely. Definitely, Britney.
Yeah.
I had no clue that you were such a Broadway girl. That was an interesting find.
Yeah, huge Broadway girl. Theater is my thing. I love it.
Yeah. No, theater's fun.
And dirty hip hop. I love hip hop.
And
hip hop.
who's your favorite hip hop artist?
Lloyd Banks.
Okay, take
So-
it back.
So a funny piece of info. Every time we did some type of like fashion photo shoot, I'd have them play Lloyd Banks in the background because it would get me like my swag coming out of me. It would make me feel the vibe. I didn't play Broadway at that. I played like hip hop.
I love it. Well, you need to get into like being around them. You need to get into like your game mode.
Yes. I had to get like hyped, like, coming out like this. So that was why I did the hip hop.
Oh man, I love it. Snoop Dogg's my favorite, like old school, like 90s, like throwback rapper. And then Post Malone, probably current.
I like him. I was just watching him on concert. He's just, I love him. He goes out there and he's like, this is me. I can think of
Oh, okay.
Frozen.
Yeah, for like a hot minute, you kind of froze.
Okay.
Will, we have about 3 more minutes left of this interview. We got to get on to the next.
Okay, do you have, I know you have the event coming up, but outside of that, do you have anything else coming up, any events or appearances?
Not right now. This is all gonna happen probably overnight, but just I'm working on that event right now, but I probably will have some stuff coming up.
Okay, and what are all your social
All
media?
of my social media.
And what are all your social media handles? Like, I know you're big on Insta, but are you gonna also do the Twitter thing and Facebook thing? Give them all out.
Twitter, I know. TikTok, the tickety talk, I don't know. I can't get on it. But YouTube, at the Boujie Mama on YouTube. So I do a lot of fun videos on that.
Okay, all right, for sure. I've seen you in some of the Sperling videos. They're fun.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Look at my face. What do you think? They do a good job, don't they?
They do amazing. Are you more of a Botox girl, a filler girl, or both?
Both? Yeah, do
Are
you have the circle that says all of the above?
you?
That one.
I love it.
They're great.
Now, Teresa and Melissa, that's the big dun-dun. I saw you were at the wedding, and it seemed like half of the whole Bravo sphere were at the wedding, but they opted not to go. And they've been talking a lot of smack in the press. Do you think like they're gonna make up, or do you think this season will be their swan song? Because it seems like fans are a little bit over their antics.
I'm not talking as a fan, I'm talking as a friend. You could only hope. I only hope that they do. Take all this TV stuff out. At the end of the day, they're two humans, they're two people that have gone through stuff that are hurting, and you only hope that they can fix it.
Okay, and last tea, people want to know, they noticed that some of the other wives were not on the event. Is that because they're not talking with you or beefing with you?
You'll have to see. You'll have to see about that. That's all. I mean, that's my event. I can invite my closest friends, and I'm close with Jen, Dolores, and Teresa, and I'd love for them to celebrate that night with me.
I love it. One thing I did get about Dolores, and everyone seems to love you. They love Teresa. They love Jen. They're calling you guys the dream team, which I think that's what's going to be. I think you're going to be the core three. But I did get some like mixed messages about Dolores. Someone wanted to know if you feel that like she's a trustworthy friend, or if she just hangs out with you guys for clout, but is closer with like Margaret, Melissa, and that whole gang. Could you address that?
I can tell you right now that couldn't be further from the truth. I have yet to be on social media or take any photographs with Dolores, ever. Dolores is the last person that needs to do anything for clout. I don't think she gives a shit about it. She's just friendly with everybody, and it's okay to be friends with everybody. And I'm kind of jealous of that. So that narrative just dead that right in the water.
Okay. All right. Well, I feel like we did like a full half hour. I feel like they need to move you along. So
Yes, we have to go. Thank you so much, Will.
yeah, I'm gonna try to get one picture with Danielle and I, if I could even do this right. So just give me a moment to play around with this to see if I could get it, okay? All right, so I'm gonna take a couple. So we could smile. Oh, I hate how I look close. My hair is such a fucking disaster. Anyway, all right. 1, 2, 3. I hope those came out good. I can see myself when I'm taking it. All right. Well, thank you again for joining. This is going to be great. I look forward to meeting you soon, and I'll tag you and everything when it comes out.
Okay,
Thank
awesome. I'll
you.
see you the 25th, Will.
Yes. Yes. I'll
All
hit up
right.
my friends. I'll be like,
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.